Camille Pierre and Z Spearman, and the tip is won by Pierre, and the Commodores, Mikayla Blakes and Vanderbilt control the opening possession. Right away, Ayana Moore. We talked about it. You're going to see a lot of offense in this game. Blakes in transition. Didn't hit the first. Connects on the second, and a great start for the Commodores. Quick 6-0 run for the Lady Vols. Blakes wants another and dials it up. She is dialed in. 10 rebounds, 7 assists, 3 steals in the win over Mississippi State on Thursday. Great slip to the hoop and a fine. How do you break this Tennessee pressure? Look at this, even hard to inbound it. Tennessee third in the country in steals per game, averaging 14. How about Blakes? Off the glass! Spear got denied by Moore right at the horn. They're going to let it go. Ayana Moore, Mikayla Blakes, her first points of the second half. How about the defense? Commodores know they cannot go quietly offensively, and boy, that hit the side of the backboard. Somehow Moore got her own miss, found Blakes, and that's what we talk about with the timeout, about a 7-minute delay, just to make sure that the subs were correct. But she picked up 3 fouls in that first quarter, had to sit for the entire second quarter, but she has played without fouling at all in this third.
Blakes back in the game for this last possession that Vanderbilt can take advantage of, and drew the foul. Once again,
it's the first, now 16. And if she makes this, she will sub out. Kapanis will check in for her.
That's her 4th foul.
So she will sit, and we'll see, yet to be determined how long. This is just the second time today that the number 15 team in the country has led. Spear, yet again, just missed the floater. Battle for the board. Tennessee on a 7-0 run in the last 2:30.
I'm sorry, Alex, 15-2 over the last 5 minutes.
Blakes gets them both.
It's been that high ball screen that Tennessee has gone to this entire half to get Cooper the advantage. Big-time shot.
Talaysia Cooper with 22. Blakes blow by to the rack, got fouled.
But Mikayla Blakes, that was very, very smart to draw that foul and get back to the free throw line.
Blakes, another 20-point performance, and that's with sitting the entire second quarter. Trying to make it a 1-point game, and she does. Spear got to get it in, just did, and then a slip by Whitehorn, nothing called, tie-up, and it's going to be Commodore basketball. Camille Pierre goes 2 of 2 from the line. Cooper inbound to Whitehorn, got it. 5 seconds left, and Shea Ralph will call her final time. Pierre's got it, going quickly, blow by, lay in, no good, rebound, Blakes got it at the horn! Hold on, there's .4, Vanderbilt is rushing the floor, there is still .4 seconds, but Mikayla Blakes for now has given the Commodores a 1-point lead. You technically have enough time to catch and shoot. Cooper, did she get it off in time? She did not! The tip-in heard round the Volunteer State. The Commodores have upset the number 15 Lady Vols.
Boy, it is lengthy here from Mikayla Blakes.
Yeah, keeping it in the family, hitting buzzer beaters at the cup.
Won 23 games a year ago and off to a 17-4 start. Oliver on the control, shot clock at 5. Attacks in on Kyle. The feathery floater missed everything. Blakes just rips it. She's averaging 16 per game in SEC play, number 23 in black. It's Blakes, the quick first step past Warren. Gassett was the trailer. Blakes, extra fine. Bottom, downtown hit for Mikayla Blakes. Another offensive board, it's more for Blakes. Bring it up, high archer.
And if you give up back-to-back offensive rebounds like Florida just did and then leave Blakes.
Vandy wants to get out and run. Blakes is dangerous from deep. McGill just had the dribble taken away, and it's Blakes. She does it all, had the steal.
Like you said, making the most of Florida's mishaps.
Here's Blakes like a lightning bolt, and one. A chance to stretch this to 20.
Showing the depth of all that she can do. Getting to the rim, a little hesitation around Florida's defense, and again, a good read by Blakes because there's no backside help able to come in even if once she gets past her guard, because the post player for Florida slid up with her player up the sideline, so she had a nice clean lane. 3 of 7 from the three-point line. She has 2 rebounds. I mean, she's living up to that SEC player freshman of the week for sure.
Well, she's the real deal. Salguez amidst that double. It's the scoring duo. Pierre for Blakes, and 1.
And her ability to finish with contact. I mean, that was a clear foul by Jariah Warren in the open court to give some pressure relief.
Blakes, pick and roll. Oliver, a little pop-a shot. Rolls in. Undersized Vanderbilt front court. Shea Kyle's got to go to work.
And also putting it where she gets the ball and can make a move. Or you give it to her as she's moving, where she doesn't have to come out of her stance.
Mikayla Blakes winds it up from deep. Now Blakes has the speed mismatch. The blow-by of Kyle. Feed it to Blakes. Behind the back. Shakes loose. Scoops it up and in. Magician.
Making the move. Drives with a little hesitation behind the back. And then when the defense steps up, she goes around them, scoops up and over, and makes it in.
For the Gators, Layla Reynolds, last year all freshmen in the SEC. She's nearing double figures. Gators led by Jariah Warren with 10. Mikayla Blakes. Reynolds off the miss. Here's Blakes like she's shot out of a cannon. Gets fouled. First time seeing Mikayla Blakes in person, and she is the real deal. A year removed playing for Rutgers Prep, and now dropping a third 30-piece in the SEC. Blakes already with a 30-piece. The Euro. Feathery touch off the window.
You can see Blake's ability. She's got the defense on her. A little right pass, and then goes around the help side defense. Doesn't get the charge call. That's a high IQ, basketball IQ, right? Chip away at it. Don't allow
Blakes. Logo lands.
Don't allow her to get the ball at the top of the key and knock down the
Blakes off the window, and a new Vandy freshman scoring record.
And her teammates are trying to get her the ball.
Capitas didn't see her. Oliver jumps it into the half-court. Blakes, mid-range, got fouled. That's in the act.
Trying to get a hand up, but gets part of the hand instead of the ball.
Came in as only, you see the numbers, 38.
I couldn't see. There were players in the way, so I couldn't see how the lane was parted.
They have an 86% foul shooter at the line, so 2 shots and the ball.
Trying to not turn the ball over, and also, I think, run some of the clock down.
Layla Reynolds now is fouled out. Mikayla Blakes, first Vanderbilt freshman to score at least 40 in a game. The first SEC freshman to score 40 or more in a game since Mikayla Williams. Works inside, Blakes!
I mean, with
now
ease.
Has a new Vanderbilt scoring record with 43. Blakes, the block. She's been perfect at the foul line. Green for Blakes, already has the scoring record. And I get a foul here.
If you want to know where the ball's probably going to go.
Gators got the stop. Blakes cuts to the rim, goes to the left hand. 48. You guessed right. Here's Blakes. Goes to work. Got fouled. Most by a Division I player this year. Has played every minute. Blakes goes cross court. Green, of course, might have just delivered the Commodore dagger. At least try to trap pretty early on.
And does she get 50 at the line?
A star stationed in Nashville, tying the freshman scoring record in the NCAA, 51. Blakes, why not? Oh, she'll get a chance at 2 more. Is already among the elite. A new freshman scoring record in the NCAA. The capper to a magical night for Mikayla. final seconds tick away. An all-time epic performance for number 1 in black. Mikayla Blakes sets a freshman scoring record, 53.
0-5 start for Auburn in SEC play, 3-4 since Donk has joined the team. Blakes gets a couple of defenders up in the air. How about that? That's how much respect this Auburn defense has. Vanderbilt, 3-game losing streak as a block. So Deanna Gaston picks up her first foul, sending Mikayla Blakes to the line. She is ranked in the first in points among freshmen, second in free throw percentage, sixth in field goal percentage. Mikayla Blakes, nice little jump off pass there to Pierre. Auburn 5 of 7, but they turn it over there. Blakes with the steal and score. And Blakes pushing ahead. Blakes pulls up, got it.
I love when Vanderbilt is in their secondary transition. Blakes with the ball in her hand. They run that drags.
And a trip on Daniels. Blakes, an 87% free throw shooter, gets the first. Week 2 top 5 teams highlight our doubleheader. Number 4, South Carolina hosts Arkansas at 7.
You have no one to go to, but usually there's a player filling behind you, and that's the best outlet pass.
Blakes just so smooth with the basketball. She's 4 for 7 already in double figures for Vanderbilt, but a lot of other players contributing now. And what a drive by Mikayla Blakes. Tennessee won earlier today, so they need to win to stay in that position. And a beautiful pass to set up by Anna Mitchell inside. Are stepping up. Nice backdoor cut by Blakes out of the timeout. That's what they were drawing up. So Blakes is at the free throw line. Akin Malawa. And Blakes continues to make Auburn pay. Made both of her free throws. Ooh. And a nice bucket. Blakes pulls up inside the three-point line for a long 2. Another exciting night of hoops on the SEC Network. You saw some of the stars from the Auburn team as Vandy scores on this end, sharing the basketball well. But Blakes steals it the first 4 years at Texas before transferring over here to Auburn, and what a difference she has made. Blakes, big answer. It's the first three-pointer that Mikayla Blakes made in this game. That one blocked. Blakes sees Pierre out in front. Pierre, and she absorbs the contact.
And what about Vanderbilt? That's what Blakes to Pierre. How many times have we said that? Because that's what they want to do.
Bostic, quick change of direction, kicks out to Dong. No, not this time. And the entire crowd groans. She has been so good today. And Blakes is fouled by Dong.
Right here for Blakes. She's so lightning quick. And excellent body control, being able to take the hit.
Named SEC Freshman of the Week 6 times this year. That broke Vanderbilt's record as Pierre last year. She has been so efficient. 11 of 22 from the floor, 11 of 23, excuse me. And New Jersey Gatorade Player of the Year. A tremendous student, the highest ranked recruit for Vanderbilt under Shea Ralph. As she converts the free throw. Bostic now with 11 assists on the day. Blake straight away, got it to bounce.
Because she can pop that long-range 3. So then somebody's open. It's usually the roller going in the lane.
Blakes has that one blocked by Bostic.
And one thing Coach Ralph said in her press conference, she struggled from the field against Mississippi State. See her turn the page. That's the biggest thing they wanted to talk to her about, was turning the page. Needs a good look, a kill shot where they get their best shooters coming out their shots.
And there they do, right? Backdoor, what a play. Blakes with the backdoor cut. Blake's going to go to work. Hounded by Bostic, goes backdoor. Skying up high, and a terrific shot by Kapanis. Green picks up her dribble. They've got time. Blakes. And Blakes is fouled. So Mikayla Blakes at the free throw line. Auburn led by 15. They were up 74-59. Jordan Oliver to trigger it inbounds for Vandy. They go to Pierre on the block. Out to Blakes. Blakes is fouled.
8 seconds is a lot of time for them to try to get a steal in their full court press.
A 40-point game for the freshman. Her second game with over 40 points. She makes the second. It's a 3-point lead for Auburn. Do they commit a foul before the shot? Blakes fouled again, and this time it's on the shot, and instead committed the foul on the shot.
You know, and you can just look at her feet. She gets a little out of position. The screen comes, and Blakes knows how to use her body to be able to draw fouls like that.
So the pressure on Mikayla Blakes, who has made all 15 of her free throw attempts today, but she has to make all 3 to tie this up to send it to overtime. She got the first. And the second. 0.9 seconds remaining. And she gets all 3. 18 of 18 free throws today, and we're going to overtime as Mikayla Blakes has actually made her last 27 free throws in a row. So Mikayla Blakes comes into this overtime period with 44 points and scores the first basket of the overtime.
Just insane leadership.
Mikayla Blakes has the right side cleared, up and under, too strong that time. Oliver gets the rebound. Blakes got that one.
She's just feeling it. This is when you see a player in a zone. I mean, 46 points.
Took the ball and just took a deep breath. And look at the pass to Pierre, and she's fouled and won.
Look at what Mikayla Blakes is doing. All on her own. She knows that she's on fire, puts that up, mid-range jumper after the offensive rebound, and then the attention's all going to her. She finds her buddy Pierre under the bucket. Huge execution plays for Vanderbilt when it matters the most.
Ayanna Mitchell had that illegal screen call, and it looked like Vandy was going to lose their opportunity, but then Blakes came through with the heroics, and she does. They had a 15-point lead and just let it slip away. 19 of 19 now. Now with 50 points. 53 is the SEC single season record. She's the only freshman in the country that averages over 20 points per game. It's her second game over 50 points in her freshman season.
This is smart by Auburn to not foul her again. They know that that's automatic points if they foul Blakes.
And she sets the SEC scoring record once again. 54 points now for Mikayla Blakes.
What a performance by Blakes. Just absolutely dynamite in this game.
Hit the 3 free throws to force overtime and then just take over in overtime. They've outscored the Tigers 13-4, and then a foul. And Vanderbilt with the 98-88 victory. A comeback from 15 points down, second largest comeback win.
The head of this Bison's program, 6th season at the helm. Blake step back, looking for her first jumper, and she gets it to go.
Coach Shumsky said she's a player you're going to have to watch out for.
How do you defend that? Can you? And she finds a teammate. That was Madison Green, and then it's cleaned home. Blakes trying to put the pressure. Foul. Will they continue it? They will. And one. First points of the season for Elena Bertrand, the sophomore to Bristow, Virginia. 3-ball in transition. A bomb from Blakes. Good cut to the basket and slip. What a find. They are just 3 of 13. Blakes dribble drive left to the right and finishes. Jalen Holcomb's day. She's 0 of 6 from 3 is Blakes. Nice little slip move. Blakes looking for her first points in the second half, and she gets the triple to go. And more thought about it. Blakes wants another one and connects.
And that's leading and helping their offense, and offensively they're driving to the basket.
Good slip to the basket. What a find! And final 90 seconds. Doors up by 17. Shooting a touch under 54%. That's going to go up. Anywhere between 90 and 100. Blakes. Forget the 3-ball this time. So Anala Nelson has not taken a shot. Foster, that was just her 4th shot.
Commodores pushing tempo. Oh, the quickness and the drive. Ball fake. And it's ahead for a second.
It is quick pace for sure. For sure.
So another opportunity to add to it, and they do. The inbound perfect to Blake. And that's Piper who's checked in. Grad student out of France. Blake in the high post. She's got a pretty shot. Instead, Doors with the shot clock winding down, forcing that turnover. Topside D was right there for Vanderbilt. They kick it out to Blakes, and she can hit 3 in a row at home before they head out to Palm Springs for a very challenging tournament as Blakes.
Here's Blakes. Knocks it down.
So tough.
Step back for Blakes. Book it right on through.
Ohio State Buckeyes, and we loved watching Jordan in her career here. It was really amazing. Look at that.
Blakes. Intercepted by Blakes. Coast to coast for 2.
Another active passing lane steal. Great
Nice
pass.
handoff. And the finish is good.
Speaking about it, but it has been a through line in Coach Ralph's career here.
Good
Look at that
for
shot.
Blakes. Handoff for Blakes. Yes. Knocks it down. Yes for Blakes. Bounce pass up ahead for Jada Brown. Lost the handle. Off the Blake, scoops and scored. Blakes fires and connects. First bucket.
Vanderbilt up against the shot clock. Nice UCLA cut there. Good.
Yeah, so back-to-back good offensive possessions for Vanderbilt. Perhaps can get this offense going for the Doors. Off the glass, Scoopets, and the foul. Blakes, Moore, and Mitchell. Nice job by Blake. Scoops and scores. Good. Bounce pass wide open. It is good. Moore's open for 3. Sizes. And can't connect. Offensive rebound by Oliver out to Blakes. Jumps for 3. Book it.
Turnovers that we're accustomed to seeing.
Yeah, if you're going to take care of the basketball, we'll take it back a little bit differently here tonight for Vanderbilt. Good for Blakes. Pull-up jump shot for Blakes. Yes. Defensive rebound by Makarov. Down the floor for Blake, scoops and scores with the right.
You have to make sure that you have your head up, moving on a string, and making quality passes, and getting
a chance to talk about an Alabama team who gets picked off here by Pierre. Again, the pressure too much right now. Blakes for 3 is good.
The physicality that you obviously have as a post player.
Good find by Kapanis. Unselfish basketball.
To the offensive transition themselves.
Pick in the pocket of Godbolt is Blakes and finishes with the left. You know, Sanford is something we haven't talked about too. They played some tough competition, Richard. They played Tennessee to open the season, Memphis, Florida State. I mean, they have challenged.
The offensive player in duress. Off the bounce. It's the freshman, Madison Green. Couldn't hit. Blake says, give it to me. I'll hit. His first quarter of play. Blake skips it. Kapanis gets it back to Blakes, all alone for 3. Oh, that's wet. Look at the crowd around the basketball by Arizona trying to dig it out. Blakes open for 3. You can't let... Another steal. Blakes coming up the floor. Heat check three. You betcha. So Jada gets dropped. Blakes splash. Blakes for three. You betcha. Tied at 35. Pierre off the bounce. Nice pass to Mikayla Blakes. It's been sweet string music for sure, especially in the fourth. Mikayla Blakes swish.
Comes up with one of those quick turnovers in transition for Blakes. You bet. JUCO transfer from South Carolina gets App State's first bucket of the ball game. The reverse. You bet. Off the floor for Blakes. Off the glass and through. Off the Blakes for three. Yes! I should say Camille here to come back for Vanderbilt relatively quickly. Intercepted by Blakes. By herself right toward the bucket. Scoops. Again, I guess the opponent, that's fine. But to play like this without one of your best players, massive. Blakes, you bet. Off the glass and Blakes launches and scores.
And you got to capitalize off those second chance opportunities.
Oliver out for Blakes. She'll launch and knock it down. Nothing but net. Well, Miami off to an ugly 0 for 7 from the field. So very chilly and a quick strike there. And picked off by Pierre, who's looked pretty good on that tender ankle. Beautifully moved and in for 2. 5 or 6 double-figure games so far for the Commodores. Blakes another touch. Man, is she deadly. So approaching the last minute of the first quarter. Blakes around the back. Nifty move. Got it up there for 2. To Shea Ralph, it's been exceptional. Blakes left the defender in the dust and knocked it down. She can score 2. She once had a 32-point game against Nevada, Las Vegas.
Oh, yeah, we know that. She just passed first.
Up ahead, it's Moore. Moore swings it. Blakes gets free and knocks it down. What a great stroke. Here's Blakes, 19 points and counting with another triple.
Sometimes, so I love that decision for her to be able to step up. And that's a luxury to have a point guard that can score the basketball.
Blakes, that is her spot on the floor.
Able to slip back to the basketball was Oliver for that layup.
Off the glass and in. There's that takeaway. Blakes. Yes. Oh, what a scoop. Looking pretty right there with the finger roll. And back at it. The floater's good from the baseline. Or 1 for 7 from distance. Goes through for Blakes. Blakes spins. Scores. And the foul. 1:8 to go, third quarter. Oliver waits. Into Blakes. Fires the three. Banks it home for Mikayla Blakes.
Excellent find to Ariana and a great finish.
And Nia Lear was able to penetrate. And here's Blakes. They'll score off that turnover. This is a team that is excellent in getting steal. Score and a stop. Trying to find their way back in this game. Leon had her pass intercepted, and Mikayla Blakes.
The Flyers are just kind of withstanding and sticking around and just limiting mistakes.
Blakes had a hot start. 3-point advantage. Pierre over to Blakes. Let go of 3. It's good. Here comes Moore. 3-on-1 will give to Blakes. And
it was a tough shot. Turned over a counter shouldered from about the 5-foot mark, but turnover created again.
Right through traffic for Blakes. It's good. Once again, there goes Vanderbilt. It's Pierre to Blakes for 2. Yes!
But to generate steals from that position is incredible as well.
Look at that pass by Camille. It's Pierre and it's Blakes. Turned aside of the post, picked up by Oliver. Down the floor for Blakes. Right toward the cup off the glass and through for 2. Picked off by Green. Up ahead to Blakes. Yes! Picked up by Blakes. Off the glass and through. 3-point attempt for Holiday. Off the front of the rim. 1-on-2 for Blakes. Scores anyway. Here's Blakes. 16 points. Blakes fires. at the buzzer. 0 for 9 combined. Oh, just too easy. Yes, nice shot for Blakes.
I think the upside for Mitchell is huge.
5 seconds to Sheets. Yes for Blakes.
And Blakes is the player that we have not talked about. And one offensive rebound by Kapanis. They'll pull it back out for another try. Blakes. Mid-range jumper.
Of the way that Georgia wants to attack that Vanderbilt press, and that's 3 straight times that a delivery's been delivered as Blakes makes. It's really incredible, and it really starts with leadership. It's a reflection of Coach Ralph, as you can see. What a great
poked over. 2 more. Blakes wants the 3 and gets it. And showcasing her talents. Talked a lot about Mikayla Blakes, but she's got a chance this year again if she stays healthy. And there is Blakes. I wouldn't be surprised if Shea Ralph thinks about a timeout here. Blakes. It is good.
Keep it away from those little guys that are able to swipe at it.
Blakes from way downtown. Ayanna Mitchell running the floor, and Mitchell couldn't finish. A little bit too much momentum. Blakes wants another and gets it.
Wow.
How about that?
That's amazing.
Well, that combination. That's a lot on the resume.
Takes some experienced officials to be able to do so.
In case you're wondering, by the way, Blakes 2 points away from tying, and she does right there. Amore averaging a touch over 17 points per game, over 7 assists per game, 7.3, second best.
Asia Lawrence. I mean, the way she's shooting the ball now, it's like shooting the ball into an ocean. If it takes them multiple possessions to figure out what you're doing, you can make a surge.
And there is Mikayla, like a thief in the night. Pick the pocket of Strack. Blakes for 3. It is good!
Missed a couple of free throws in a row since then, which has now seemed to regain her composure.
Blakes with the left.
Good hesitation dribble, lulling her to sleep.
Blake's dribble drive floater is good.
Hustling all over the court, finding Claire Strack, and you see that soft touch again right there on the baseline. Beautiful.
Back up to 15. Blakes. Waba slipped. Waba misses. Pierre offensive board. Swatted away. Right to Blakes, though. Almost like a pass. Good analogies. Really fun to talk to. And he said that at Virginia Tech, at James Madison,
43. Ole Miss rebounds per contest. They are 12th. And almost 40, all the way to the basket. There's Mikayla Blakes. Can't corral the miss. Vandy gets it back. Blakes puts it in. Maddie Scott's playing on another level here so far tonight. Blakes, easy scoop and score. Her season best is 19, and she's feeling it here in the pavilion. And Blakes, Todd Williams misses. Vanderbilt in transition with Blakes. They host Tennessee and Arkansas. Blakes puts it in, hitting 1,500 career points for her career. Blakes, off balance.
If you're going to let one slip, it cannot be on your home court because the ones on the road are twice as hard.
Back the other way, Oliver dumping it off to Mikayla Blakes. Pierre needs some help. Blakes comes to get the basketball. Mikayla Blakes, just her second bucket tonight. Blakes getting to her spot. Waba to Blakes.
She is athletic, and she was pointing to the sky that time. Blakes wants her first tray and gets it. Poked away by Mitchell. Finds Oliver. Oliver, Blakes. Transition tray is good.
Lead Smith to the easy layup on the right-hand side.
3 ball. Blakes again. Keats tried the behind the back there. Taken away by Blakes, who finishes. Another takeaway. Poked away by Kapanis. Green. Blakes. The finish. At times, kind of, I don't want to say falling asleep defensively in transition, but after a big made shot from Pissot, wants another one. Left it short yet again, and who else? Another key piece that they need to come off the bench. Blakes yet again lays it home.
Also have put Alabama basketball back into the conversation. They're a top 4 seed right now, according to Charlie Crean. Blakes. Cunningham fell down, and Blakes knocks down the...
Well, both of these teams have some prolific scorers, and Mikayla Blakes with the steal all the way down.
Collins committed the foul. Shot off the mark. Kapanis grabs the offensive rebound. Blakes. Yes, Green trying to beat Pierre. Stops. And again, there's that swarming Vanderbilt defense. And Blakes with her back. Moore stopped. Blakes open for three. That's dangerous. Yes, Mikayla Blakes.
And players, but Vanderbilt doing a good job. Mikayla Blakes with the steal.
And Blakes gives Vanderbilt. Moore to Blakes. Don't want to play off of Blakes. She drives this time and scores, and one. Shot clock a factor. 4, Blakes. 1 on the shot clock, launches. Yes! This is Blakes, and 1.
Blakes. Here's Blakes. Oh, that one is smooth to Mikayla Blakes. Vanderbilt gets the turnover off the glass. Yes. Blakes off the glass. Yes, and 2-on-2 for Moore. On the kick out for Blakes. Pump fakes. A step back 2. Yes.
That's deflected. Another good job by Vanderbilt getting a hand in the passing lane. That time it was Blakes with the deflection. Harmon on the gamble. Blakes makes her pay. Blakes a 5-time SEC Freshman of the Week, including this week. 3-time Tamika Catchings National Freshman of the Week. Winning it, Blakes using the Oliver screen. Booker on the switch. Great recovery. Another block, but there's Blakes. Oliver found her. Not much is happening for Vandy in the half court. There's Blakes with the acceleration to the basket for 2. Good job by Oldacre to stay with Pierre. Once again, the shot clock winding down. Blakes gets by really hard. Blakes to the basket. Oliver to Blakes. Blakes turns to the left, throws it up with the left and finishes. There's Blakes running down and taking it away from Oldacre, then goes to the basket for 2.
At 6'2", she's so smooth, one of the best athletes in SEC.
There's Blakes with the steal. Blakes will take it down herself. Easy 2. McFall's pass knocked away. Blakes. And Blakes with the finish. Final 10 seconds. Blakes with the ball. Blakes for 2. Yes!
Having the ball in her hands at that point guard position.
3 is good.
Not afraid. She'll come right back at it. She said she's not really affected when she makes mistakes, which is such a testament to who she is as a player.
Or cut off by Van. Blakes couldn't get the 3 triggered. Does this time. That one drops. She's got 2. Oliver with 10 to shoot. Trapped. Nice cut by Blakes. And she finds the back. Blakes, a step back 3. Banks it home.
Square up and triple threat to the basket. But, man, when she gets to that high post, she's dangerous.
Oklahoma with 12 assists. Tot trying to stay with Blakes. She's got 2 more.
2-1, which on a team that's struggling with their turnover, she's really secure with the ball in her hand.
3 ball. So foul trouble for Vanderbilt. Green has 3 and Mitchell has 3 and Blakes. And a hand up on Moore. Blake's a 3. Got another. That's 7.
Pierre took it away from Fagan.
Great hustle.
Here's Blakes. Bombs away. It's good.
Gotten some good looks. Really in need of a basket on this possession.
There is Blakes yet again.
2 fouls as well for South Carolina.
But also, too, defensively, Shea Ralph's squad, that's what they do. They force a lot of turnovers. Blakes, that's her second triple. So she gives him another piece off the bench. Blakes off the screen. Boy, that was so smooth. Her team in scoring in that national championship game. Had 19 points versus Caitlin Clark in Iowa.
But a good job in that post area. She's so efficient.
They step out and make the jumper there. Blake's up top. Rattles home. Got her in the spot where she was at a tough angle to try to score down low. Blake's the scoop. The score and one. Mikayla Blakes.
Good job of Malone following up, staying with it, and getting the easy 2.
Averaging 8 points and 4 rebounds. The roll for Mikayla. They each got assessed an intentional foul, so if you're wondering where maybe an extra foul came from, there is Blakes. It moves her into a tie for 23rd on Vanderbilt's scoring list. So climbing the ladder here in the third quarter. Takeaway. Passat had it for a moment. Blakes says, I'll take that. A bounce, and Kappa is sent to pop out and take it. Blakes turns down a screen, drives, and scores.
Blakes and Pierre there to scoop up another rebound. Blakes, little hesitation, then turns on the Jets. Here's Moore. Moore just threw it up as the shot clock was about to expire. Did hit the rim, and then they get the rebound, and Blakes. Will that count? Blakes carries them.
It's been so solid in this third quarter. Both of them with combined for 13 of their 15 points right now.
Oh, Blakes.
Had collapsed, and so she made the right read in looking at Talaysia Cooper.
Blakes with the take. Oh, yeah. And Blakes up to 18 points now. Spins away. And one. And Cooper had Blakes the majority of the first half. It's probably a big reason why Mikayla Blakes struggled in that first half. But Cooper can't get that foul. Blakes with the take.
The offensive rebound. Here's Blake spinning into the lane and cupping it in with the left off the bench. Pass, a little careless, taken away. Blake's running ahead and lays it in. Have not scored yet in this third. Here's Blake's turning the corner and finishing. Blake's got bumped. No call. Ends up back with her. And she sticks the three. And then telling her teammates, calm down, calm down. 13 for Wiley. Blakes launches and banks it in.
Here to Blakes, took some contact, doesn't matter.
Playing in her first ever NCAA tournament game, had that injury last year, so missed all of last season with Oregon.
Blakes, she is so smooth, accustomed to scoring at a much higher clip. They get the takeaway here. Blakes on the move. Goes around a couple of defenders, gets the...
He's been able to do that the last couple of years. They've got quite a few transfers on this team. Deja Kelly, Peyton Scott, they're two leading scorers. So he's in it for the long haul.
So far in this NCAA tournament, she's 4-4.
And in this new world order, there is a balance. You got to hit the portal, but you've got to recruit the best players in your region. Has just been not been able to score. And this is a team that averages 84 points per game. Feels like this ball has to go through Mikayla Blakes or Camille Pierre on this play, and there's Blakes there.